So, I told y'all, with regards to this Charlie Kirk situation, that it's probably best to shut the fuck up, watch, and listen. I know that most of y'all did not take that advice, so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I have observed thus far. The very first thing that I noticed was how quickly the right-wing narrative machine works and how quickly it is wholesale adopted, almost unanimously, by the left. At a time where it was clear that law enforcement had absolutely no idea who popped Charlie Kirk's balloon, these people, without a manifesto, without a letter, without any communication from the balloon popper, cultivated a narrative that his balloon got popped because of his beliefs, somebody on the left who did it. And almost instantaneously, almost the entire left-wing apparatus in this country, adopted that narrative and went out of its way, in the most theatrical ways possible, flog itself for even the possibility, the thought experiment of it possibly being somebody from the left who popped the cork. Having to watch how easy it was for right-wing propaganda to lead the entire left-wing culture and zeitgeist by the nose and cunt hair should be concerning to literally everybody. A more important observation that I've seen, though, is just how weak the entire right-wing apparatus is when it comes to their own. I first noticed this when some MAGA dude bro person of color swiped, like he stole a bunch of the merchandise that was at the table where Charlie Kirk got popped. He took all of that shit. He stole it, right? And just like almost immediately was like, follow me on live, like totally capitalizing this. And I don't think he's gotten really punished or exalted at all. Like the fact that that man stole a bunch of t-shirts that probably had that man's blood on it, so he could, I don't know, probably sell it, capitalize on it, that is a sign of a putrid culture that does not even care for who they are in community with. And the fact that they don't keep that shit in check is really going to be a major problem. And here's why. Now that we know who the shooter is, we know the type of cesspool he had to crawl out of in order to do what he was doing. When I tell you that that boy was slogging through grime, grit, and guttural bottom of the barrel right-wing society and culture, the bottom of the barrel, the worst of the worst. And what I am noticing, because this is not the first time that this particular group of people has tried to attack Charlie Kirk, which, again, kind of wild that he did not, like, the security was so lax. Fucking insane, bro. If I knew that I had them kind of troglodytes fucking running up after me, it is quite clear that the right wing is brewing its own terrorist organization. This is a zealous religious death cult that they have brewing, who have their own language, their own subculture that is so foreign, even within the community that is protecting them. They don't understand where these people are. That's how foreign they are, all right? That is what's brewing there. And these people have successfully done probably one of the most infamous assassinations within that culture, of them doing it to their own. And instead of being punished for that, instead of being excommunicated out of the right-wing community, they are running cover for this shooter. That should be concerning to everyone, because that lets us know that they are more than willing to rev up that beast that they have in their basement to sick them on us. But what they don't understand is that beast is more likely to bite them and their head off than us, just because of proximity. They're not taking that shit seriously at all. They still think that they can control this thing, which I don't know how many times they have to be proven wrong that that's not going to work. But maybe this time it will, because these people have continuously attacked Charlie Kirk at public events. Continuously. This is not their first try. And now they just successfully did it. And you are running cover for them. That's giving them the exact wrong message. Placating them is giving them the exact wrong message. Now they know, okay, well, Charlie Kirk was doable. Let's aim higher. That's what's going to happen. They're going to aim higher. And they're trying to get rid of anyone who's not a true believer, to include you. Just because you think that you're wealthier than them, or that you're pulling the strings, or you have more political power, does not mean you are not on the menu. That was a declaration. That was a declaration. Not just on the people that you want to eradicate and get rid of. Not just the trans and the hippies and the blue-haired liberals and all this other shit. That was a declaration against you as well. These are religious zealots. All right? In your language, this is your Al-Qaeda. All right? This is your town. I don't even think they're, man, looking at how they've been moving, I think y'all just sped well past Al-Qaeda and the Taliban, and you are just firmly in ISIS territory now. I think they're way more, like, however you feel about ISIS is exactly what you just created within your own culture, and y'all are not checking that shit. You are letting it slide, and that is insane. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would do that. That is wild fucking work. But that's what I've been seeing as of late, y'all. If you made it this far, go ahead, drop that mango. Y'all already know I like the mangoes and shit. Go ahead and do that shit. But, like, I'm gonna continue to keep my mouth fucking shut. And I'm just gonna watch.